Hi everyone, today I want to show you guys how to actually incorporate our left or right leg into our cajon plays with an add-on to kind of expand our sounds. So we've recently been looking at a song called Bad Dreams by Teddy Swims. That was the lesson that I put up last week. So this week I thought it would be awesome to actually take this song a little bit further and incorporate the shaker on beat number 2 and number 4, like they kind of do with a tambourine, actually not with a shaker, on the actual groove, on the actual song. We're just going to use a shaker for now, and if you don't have like a foot pedal with a tambourine, you could literally just take like a pepper pot, put it in your sock like this for practicing. If you don't even have a pepper pot, you could still practice this because this is purely coordination. So we're going to just look at the basic technique of doing, basically just doing this. Using a tambourine on the actual track, but again, like I said, it doesn't really matter what you use. This is a very useful technique. You can start to bring your feet into the play. So first little basic exercise you can do is firstly, of course, go and learn the actual beat that we're going to be putting the foot pedal onto. That's important. You should be able to play the groove which you want to add stuff onto in a coordination way without thinking much about it. Oh my gosh, my left hand has to go down right now to the bass, because if you're still thinking of that, your mind is obviously going to be thinking about what the heck your left hand needs to be doing, and this is just going to be like completely, you need to be able to have your focus here basically. Alright, now if you don't have this beat down yet, again go and check it out on the video lesson, but I'm going to break this completely down for you. We're going to play all our strokes all up on the highs with no accent, so that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're going to put beat number 2 and 4 on the snake, on the shaker with the right foot. All right, so we'll count together and say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That's really cool. Let's try it a little faster. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Cool. Now let's try it with the actual beat. It hurts a tiny bit, but hey, no pain, no gain. Here we go. We're going to try it really slowly with the beat. And one thing that's really cool is that we're already accentuating beat number 2 and number 4 up on the snare. So what we're essentially doing with our tambourine or our shaker on the foot is we're just kind of accentuating that note even more, bringing out the beat number 2 and beat number 4 even more within the chorus, right? And remember, it's only happening in the chorus. So when you do go through this practice round, you go play through the song, keep your foot still for the verse parts, and then when you go into the chorus, switch into putting the 2 and the 4 down. And that's a whole new ball game, and we'll look at that soon enough. But let's just get the basics down first. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. And stop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, once you have that, try and practice it with the break, which is also another tricky thing. Maybe we'll look at that in our next lesson. But meantime, why don't you take what you've learned now and go and play along with the song. Remember not to add the 2 and the 4 on the shaker or the foot tambourine in the verses, only when the choruses comes. That's when we want to add this lift, that extra layer of dynamics. That's how we actually help to emphasize and lift up the song as a percussionist. See you guys very soon for the next lesson.